Hey, what's going on, guys? Troy Addison here, and in this video, I want to discuss what I think is, without a doubt, the #1 X factor to having an amazing life and being really happy. And what I'm talking about is your ability to focus. Focus is so important, and let me give you guys a little story. So just the other day, it was actually just last night. I was talking with my girlfriend, and she's kind of frustrated with her current job, and she's trying to start her own thing. She has an e-commerce store. She's learning Shopify and just kind of how to do things on e-commerce, run Facebook ads, and that sort of thing. So I kind of, just observe her working, and I'll see her like kind of working for a few minutes, then her phone goes off. She's checking her phone, she's text messaging, and then she's working for 5 or 6 more minutes, and then she's checking Snapchat. She's going through different Snapchat stories, and it's like, it was physically impossible for her to focus and just like really dive deep into the details of what she needs to learn for more than like 5 or 10 minutes at a time. And when you look at most people's lives, like let's just even take my phone for example. On any given day, if I turn on my notifications, if I'm trying to work and I have my phone going off, it's not on Do Not Disturb, I'm gonna have Skype messages, I'm gonna have tweets, I'm gonna have Instagram likes and comments and follows, I'm gonna have Facebook comments and friend requests, and there's like 6 or 7 different social media platforms, and on top of that you're getting phone calls and you're getting text messages. So I just want to give you guys a few little outside the box tips on how you can really stay focused. So the #1 thing is, when you're actually working, when you're doing your most important task of the day, whatever you do not have your phone on. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. If it's a matter of people needing to reach you in an emergency situation, just explain to them for 2 hours, for 3 hours every single day. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'll make sure I get back to you when my work period is over. But I go through these little work periods called flow periods, where whatever I'm doing, whatever I identify is the most important thing for me to do that day, I put a little timer on, and I try to do it for 60 to 90 minutes straight. I'll take a little 5-minute break, drink some water, eat something, and then I'll go back and I'll try to do it for another 60 to 90 minutes straight. So this means that nothing else matters but that one thing. And there's actually a book about this called The One Thing. I've never read it, but I've read kind of the synopsis about it, and I know what the main point that he's trying to preach, and that's obviously just focusing really hard on just one thing. And I like to think of your focus kind of like a muscle, like it's this like part of your brain that has to be exercised and worked out. So your ability to focus for long periods of time is a lot like trying to, like, say I work out a lot, it's a lot like trying to increase your bench press. You go in the gym the first time and you might only be able to do 135 pounds. My first time in the gym, I could do 95 pounds one time. Just this morning I did bench pressing and I was able to do 300 pounds for a couple repetitions. So think of your focus much like your fitness, and just make it a fun little challenge. Make it a challenge where, okay, maybe I couldn't focus for more than 20 or 30 minutes today, but the next day I'm gonna try to focus for 45 minutes. So I like to track my ability to focus, and then focus on those small incremental improvements. So what I told her was just to really focus and set a little timer where you're not allowed to look at your phone, you're not allowed to check your text messages, you're not allowed to check your email. Nothing matters but you focusing on that one thing. And I realized how amazing this was and how happy it could make you at a really, actually not at a really young age. I just figured this out a couple years ago. I wish I figured it out at a really young age. So I remember just being so absorbed in this work project, and like 3 hours went by, and it was like time didn't even matter. So I was just in this state of flow, and it's this amazing state of mind because you will be so incredibly happy when you know that you're just focused on one thing and you're knocking it out. And the more concentration and focus that you can have, the more you're going to be able to dive deep into the details of whatever you're trying to figure out, and you're going to connect the dots, and you're going to figure out things in your life that you didn't even know that you could figure out. It's just like amazing mindset where you can like go deeper and deeper and deeper in your mind, and you're going to become a hell of a lot more intelligent when you learn to focus. So obviously you go through these workflow periods where you cut off your phone, it's on Do Not Disturb, nothing else matters. Another thing that has actually helped me a lot is doing some basic forms of meditation. So I use this app called Headspace definitely recommend you guys to check it out. I always thought meditation was really dumb and I didn't really see the point or the benefit. I thought it was for like Buddhist monks or something like that. But I started using Headspace. I've seen a lot of successful entrepreneurs talk about how they do different forms of meditation, all the way from Arnold Schwarzenegger. A lot of the guys on YouTube that I follow talk about it a lot. Tai Lopez, I just recommended the same thing. He recommended the Headspace app. So I've been using Headspace for a couple years off and on, and it's really cool. It's actually, they make meditation really fun and exciting when they have the different features built in the app, and I'm not affiliated with the company. I just think it's a really useful tool for learning meditation. So meditation, and then last but not least, just taking a brain supplement. So I recommend you guys take something called Focal Fuel. It's my favorite brain boosting and focus boosting supplement. So I'd like to think of a supplement. Obviously, you gotta have all the other facets of your life in check. So just giving you guys a fitness metaphor again, it's like you're not gonna get twice as big and twice as strong as you currently are by just taking a bunch of supplements. You got to actually put in the work in the gym. So by going through the focus periods and doing the meditation, that's the brain equivalent to you doing that work and putting in, you know, the gym time for your brain. And then the supplement is going to give you that extra 5 and 10%. So if you're doing everything else, you're working on your focus, you're doing the meditation, you understand the importance of focus and how it can improve your life, you take the supplement and it's going to give you that little extra boost of being able to focus and being able to stay on track. So definitely recommend you guys check out Focal Fuel, and if you check out the description below, I believe we're still offering a free 14-day trial while supplies last. And last point in this video, just kind of came across my mind, is how you start your day is so important. So let me just actually take this camera, let me walk around to my bedroom here. So this is, I'm gonna sound like your mom right now, but make sure you start your day by actually making your bed. So when you just like see your bed and it's like all messed up and the sheets are everywhere, it just sets you up to just be like unfocused and scatterbrained all day. So make your bed, and then this is actually a note to myself. I'm gonna walk over here to my office. So my office right now is a complete mess. Try to have like a nice organized work situation, no matter like what kind of job you have. I work a lot on my computer. I do videos, so I got a little video production equipment in here, but try to have a nice organized desk. My desk definitely needs some organization today, so I'm gonna make a point to organize my desk. And then I don't know if you guys can see over here, I have like a little goal board and a little focus board. So whatever project I'm working on, that's like the most important project of that day, I like to write it over here. So just want to give you guys a little tour and give you a few outside the box tips. And then last but not least, focus. If you guys can just understand the importance of how focus will change your life and get you to your goals so much faster, you're going to be a lot more motivated to stay on track with, you know, the little focus goals and the things that I've talked about in this video. So understand, your ability to focus is the only thing separating you from your dream life. If you can focus and solve problems, the amount of money that you make is directly proportionate to the problems that you solve. And the only way you're going to solve complicated problems in the world is focus, guys. So that is my little rant on focus for the day. So make sure you guys subscribe. We got a lot more interesting videos coming your way on focus and overall brain health. So talk to you guys soon.